Hello students, now we'll see unit number 5, Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System. Now, introduction to SCADA. What is SCADA? SCADA is a control system architecture that uses computers and graphical user interface for high-level process supervisory management. That is, SCADA is used to monitor and control the devices connected to the PLC. These devices, sensors or actuator. Then SCADA acts as a control panel. We can monitor and handle the devices connected to the PLC. Now, this is actual diagram of PLC. At the level 0, means at the low level, this is a plant. This plant contains the field devices like sensors or actuators. These sensors and actuators are controlled by level 1 is a microcontrollers. This is called as a direct control. This is called as a direct control level. Now, the level 2, here the supervisor controls these microcontrollers and the sensors and actuators. Now, this is level 2, that is a supervisory level or supervisory computer. This is level 2 is called as plant supervisory. Now, level 3 is called as a coordinating computer. These coordinator computers coordinates the supervisory computers, microcontrollers and plants. This is called as a production control. Here we control the production. And the top level, production scheduling, level number 4. This is called as production scheduling. Here we schedule the production and this is the flow of the production. Okay. Now, SCADA architecture or block diagram of SCADA. Here is the operator. Operator use the command to the SCADA using HMI. HMI is the human machine interface. It is the interface between human and machine. Now the SCADA is a master device. That is MTU, master terminal unit. This SCADA gives the command through the SCADA, that is RTU, remote terminal unit. This remote terminal unit is located at a remote location. This RTU is connected with the sensors and actuators. This operator gives the command through the HMI to the RTU using the MTU. MTU is the master terminal unit. Now, the data or sensor data can be given to the operator or shown to the operator by using the RTU and this communication network. Okay. Now, one by one, see the operation. Operator to monitor the SCADA system as per the instructions, perform the supervisory control functions. Operator is important for the monitor and control of the remote plant operation. Okay. HMI is a human machine interface, is also called as a man machine interface, MMI. It is a type of hardware device to monitor and control the process of application. This device is used to present data from various processes in terms of graphical user interface. Okay, HMI presents data in the graphical user interface to the operator. Now MTU is one of the important unit in the SCADA. It gives the command to the remote terminal unit. MTU gives the command to the remote terminal unit, that's RTU, which are located at the remote location, remote places. It rather gather the required data, storage the information and processes the information in the form of pictures, curves and tables to the human interface and helps to take the control decisions. Okay. Means MTU gives the command to the RTU and gather the required data and store the data from the RTU in the form of pictures, curves and tables. Okay. And controls and gives the control decisions or take the control decisions. Communication network. Various communication technologies and methods are used to communicate between SCADA architecture and element, such as internet communication, wireless or wired communication, telephone network, etc. Means communication takes place by using the internet communication, wireless or wired communication or a telephone network, etc. Now, RTU. In master slave configuration of SCADA, RTU acts as a slave unit, MTU acts as a master unit, and RTU acts as a slave unit. The RTU can be a PLC or control device such as meters, power analyzers, devices, etc. Means RTU means meters, power analyzer, devices, etc. Now, sensors and actuators. The different sensors and actuators are connected to the PLC to sense the parameters and send the data to the PLC. The sensors may be flow sensor, temperature sensor, pressure sensor, etc. Okay, this is the end of the block diagram of SCADA. Now, benefits or advantages of SCADA. Data handling. It provides the facility to record and store the status of various sensors and actuators connected to the PLC. Data display. The recorded data can be displayed in various formats as per the user requirement in the form of pictures, tables, or graphs. Connectivity to the large number of control devices. It provides interface to connected thousands of sensors for various monitoring and controlling operations. Fourth, supervisory control. Various actuators and controlling devices can be controlled with the help of supervisory control system. Fifth, real-time simulation. It is possible to obtain the real-time simulation data with the help of operation. Now, easy to monitor and analysis. With the advantages of a protocol and the application software, the data can be monitored and analyzed in any form. Now, what is the disadvantage of SCADA? Complex system. PLC based SCADA system is complex in terms of hardware unit and it is dependent modules. Expert skill required. As per the system is complex, it requires a skilled operator and programmer to maintain the SCADA system. Okay. Installation cost is high. Limitations due to indirect connectivity. The system supports may use the restricted softwares and hardware equipments. So next part we will see in next lecture. Thank you.